haven't had a no so great rising. So disclaimer, um, to those who say, I could never get up online and cry, whatever, whatever. I'm gonna get up online and cry. I know I'm gonna cry. So disclaimer to those who don't like watching people cry. If you don't want to see crying, then this video is not for you. I had to turn my Bluetooth off. Hopefully my mic is still working. But so I had a dream last night, or a dream that kind of snuck its way in to, I don't know where it came from because I don't remember starting off my sleep with dreaming, but I do know that I ended up having this dream like at the last minute, and I don't know why. Like, I know it's supposed to be a message or whatever, what have you, right? When you remember your dream, but it really hit me hard. Um, I told y'all I'm gonna do therapy and stuff like that, and I'm starting to realize what what triggers me to react in certain ways. Like, it could be a random just misunderstanding, disagreement, or something I wanted to try to accomplish or do or something, and it didn't work out that way. And then so like it gets me to these points of having high anxiety and feeling sadness, like getting overwhelmed really fast, right? And so in this dream, it was about the lady who I had spoke of recently, who it's two females that owe me money, but this last woman was it. I guess the situation with her just bothers me so much. I mean, at least the other girl know how to stay away and keep her face out my face. But this one, it kind of made me feel some type of way because I felt like she was mocking the fact that she was taking advantage of me. I felt like she was mocking the situation, and I kind of really wanted to go off. I'm trying my hardest not to allow myself to react because I'm so used to reacting, and I realize I know why. I've been so used to just reacting. I guess I'm trying to internalize things and like address them and then just release them. Because usually I'll be I'll be a firecracker. I'll just pop. And so realizing that, it made me understand that this woman was in my face blatantly showing me like, yeah, I took advantage of you. I realized, like, when I did my video the other day and when I was talking about how, you could put negative karma back on yourself, because I never did anything wrong to anybody. I've never cheated on boyfriends. I've never lied. I've never stolen from somebody. You know, I've never, I've never put myself in positions where I could say like I've done terrible things to someone with ill intent or anything like that. You know, and so but you still read karma, even though you feel like, okay, what have I ever done to anyone? Like, what is it that I've ever done to anyone or whatever? You could still read karma from that, right? But and so in this dream, That's kind of what it was. It was like I was asking him for my money back. I'm like, can I get my money back? Because like, you keep calling my phone asking me different questions about different things, and you ain't addressed giving me my money back. Yeah, you done told me you done bought your boyfriend, husband, whatever, done bought a new car, you done bought a new phone, but I still ain't get my money back. And now you asking me questions about side hustles and all this other type of stuff, but you ain't addressed giving me my money back. And she kind of like laughed it off. Please, what you gonna do or whatever. And I'm like, girl, you don't know me. Like, I will pull up and find you. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, girl, I wish you would try, talking gunplay and all that other type of stuff because her husband be toting or whatever. And I'm like, at this point, y'all don't understand. I don't give a fuck about life or death. So it's not gonna phase me at all. It's the principle about I'm coming to see you about, And then she mentioned she started listing the name of people. She's like, oh yeah, because I already had a conversation with XYZ and this and that person or whatever, and they all said the same thing about you. And it kind of that's what kind of woke me up out my sleep about the name, because they're all the same like you. They've taken advantage of me, of my likeness, of my kindness, blatantly knew that they were taking advantage of me. And then when I was said and done, I was the one sitting in it. But that it stuck with me waking up. That was the dream, so that stuck with me waking up. So then I get up, and I just, like I said, didn't really have a really good rising to start. you know um the kids, it's just a lot that's overwhelming me. It's a lot that's overwhelming me. And so a situation took place, and again, I sat there and I said, damn, like, you know, now let me say this, right, before we get into the whole purpose of this real video. I didn't say anything to this woman. I still haven't said anything to this woman. I let her call me, ask me questions about side hustles, whatever. Tell me, I congratulate her on her husband getting a new car or whatever, her getting a new phone, all type of stuff. And I was in a position where I was like, the money that I gave, I needed that money, but being a good person and not wanting to see nobody else, like I got this, I don't know, the sympathy complex or whatever, because of the shit that I went through. I just sympathize with everybody. So I felt so bad for her. And I know I didn't have it. I know I did not have the capacity. I know my cup was empty. And I still went out my way. I still went out my way to ensure that she would be comfortable. And I got kids, all type of shit. So, even though I had the dream, in reality, I stayed silent. And it kind of pisses me off, because I'm like, damn, when I'm gonna stand up for myself? And when I keep being silent, I keep just shutting the fuck up, right? But that's just recently, because when I was younger, because I was just so rebellious. So other things that happened to me, I used to say everything. But every time I would say something, it would make me get into fights. I would always have to get into fights because my mouth was reckless. Because I didn't care what came out my mouth. I didn't care. Like, I didn't care who feelings I hurt. I didn't care about none of that. I didn't care. I didn't shut the fuck up. And they kept saying, just shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. So I guess now I'm kind of battling myself, because I feel like my silence is me being defeated. Like, like it's and the reason why I feel like that is because it's bringing up so much old memories. Because and I know it's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. I know it's a good thing to keep your silence. Like, that's the best thing that you can do, is just stay silent, right? But it's hard. I think it's hard for me because I wanna just lash out. I wanna just just like, like, really, and I'm fighting, I'm struggling myself because I'm that type of person that I don't give a fuck what it ends up to. I'm about all of that. You see what I'm saying? I be wanting to just talk. I just be wanting to just say what I gotta say, but I'm trying to, like, pick and choose what I give my energy to. And sometimes, like, walking away is the hardest thing for me to do, because walking away is like me feeling defeated. It's like me allowing that person to just get away with shit.